Kuwait. So wake up to what's new on The Early Show.
Going off to war is not easy for anyone, but imagine what it must be like if you are a single parent of a young child. CBS's Bob McNamara has a profile of courage, a dad, and a daughter.
Mesa Ralph.
They are a team. Little 4-year-old Jocelyn Banks.
Thank you, Dad.
And Army Staff Sergeant Mario Banks. But these days, he is packing.
Pack your stuff.
Yep.
For what?
You know, Dad's got to leave for a little while.
Now, every morning he goes to wake her could be the last time for a long time. The last morning this single parent might iron her clothes. The last time they could brush their teeth together.
All right, move out.
Sergeant Banks' missile launching brigade at Fort Sill, Oklahoma is on standby to leave for the war zone. And the little girl he says is his heart is concerned.
She's told me, Daddy, when you go to war, if you get shot, you can use one of my Band-Aids. So I think she has somewhat of a concept, you know, but, you know, doesn't understand the big picture of the purpose for it.
All across the country, in neighborhoods just off military bases, a war really comes home. On this street, if soldiers haven't already shipped out, they are getting ready to go to the Gulf any day now.
Single parent, it's a hard job. They really don't know when they're coming back. You know, hopefully we do come back, so, but it's real hard on the kids.
This one fits?
Less than 10% of the Army's enlisted ranks are single parents. And though Banks had to scramble for help, his sister in Minnesota will care for Jocelyn like she did when he was in Korea last year.
If I don't come back, you know, she's still, you know, in a good place. And I'll be honest with you, I don't ever think about not coming back, and I don't think it's soaked in until once you step on that sand.
Jack strikes back, pull up!
Today, a game-faced soldier's days filled with formations and the endless final inspections before deployment.
What?
But on the home front, this little girl's hero must try to keep life as normal as can be before both of them.
That's a wrap. Let's roll.
Face days of unknown. Bob McNamara, CBS News, Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Updating now the showdown with Saddam. Saddam Hussein says he will not leave Iraq by tomorrow night, as demanded by President Bush. U.S. forces in Kuwait are positioning themselves for attack, now officially dubbed Operation Iraqi Freedom. Pentagon analysts expect many Iraqi army units to surrender without a fight. And Britain's parliament is expected to approve war with Iraq in a vote tomorrow. Now, some CBS stations will be leaving at this point to return to local programming. For others, there's more news straight ahead.
This is CBS.